I just thought about it, man. When you gonna change your bio on Instagram, man? Why you got that in your bio?
Instagram?
Yeah, man.
About the what?
The registered.
No.
Man,
a lot of people ask me about that, but people don't even ask me about that.
I didn't
because most people know what's up with it already.
But I had posted a picture, I posted a picture
right.
on Instagram, and somebody commented. I didn't even peep it, until somebody commented and said, "Oh, it must be true or something."
No, listen, listen. I got convicted in Atlanta, Georgia. I got convicted of aggravated assault with intent to rape. That's what I got convicted of. Now, the charges I was charged with was forcible rape. Now, I want you to tell me, how can a charge go from forcible rape to aggravated assault with intent to rape? When forcible rape saying there was contact, with intent saying there was no contact. Intent is intent, no contact. It's one of the two.
You say this is in Atlanta?
Yeah. Fulton County, Georgia, man. Yeah, it just was, it was an injustice. That's all it was. Because they had physical evidence that I didn't do it. But they was there telling me, according to Georgia law, based on the charges, we can't let you go, can't give you no bind, can't. What?
So can you now that it's like all over with, can you take us to that night of what happened to that lead up to that point?
Man, we was supposed to shoot a video in Memphis, Tennessee. But we was at the studio. He had to go to the studio. Stunner had to go to the studio to do some recording at the Patchwork in Atlanta, Georgia by Georgia Tech. That was Jazzy Face studio because he was there. So we was at the studio. We went to the studio to go get a couple of, for him to go do what he doing. So we outside, and they always have groupies hovering around the studio. They come there, We don't be tripping off no groupies unless they with the bullshit. With the bullshit get from around here, man. Nobody ain't with the bullshit. And it just was, it just was my luck that I ran into that shit. Because it wasn't even meant for me. They came shooting shots that wasn't even meant for me. I just got caught in the crossfire. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but I took my shot like a man. Straight up. I took it like a man.
So was you surprised when the cops came and arrested you?
What was I? Because listen. I was cooperative the whole time. Because I knew I was innocent. So they were like, come on to the station, come on. Well, come on, we need to do a SWAT, come on. Whatever you need, man, come on. I need to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We got a video to go shoot. Tripping. So when it was time for them to make a decision on letting me go or locking me up, I'm just knowing I'm about to walk out the door because I know the evidence they got. And they were like, no, this, that. I was like, hold up, man. That don't go like that, man. Why y'all doing that, man? But I found out real fast why they was doing it. It was behind the money, man. It was behind who was involved, which was Birdman. You know what I'm saying? Because think about this. How can somebody who experienced a traumatic event as such, right, have a civil court attorney in the court the next day? We go to court, she already had a civil court attorney. Everybody in there was dazed, like, how she got an attorney already that quick?
So you felt like it was
I ain't no feeling like I know what it was.
Right.
I see it. The blue is written on the wall. I'm looking at it on the wall, man. Come on, man. Y'all serious? Come on, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. But it was a fan out there, though, in Atlanta. Because when I did go in Wright Street in Atlanta, when I went in there on the tip, the tip is like at the top and the bottom, I think it hold all together like, let me say almost 30 people, 30, 32 people each tier, you feel me? And they're going to tier, man, let me tell you something. If they had 32 people on the tier, right, 28 of them was on rape charges. And I was dazed behind because I was like, damn, I was like, man, all y'all, you know, what's going on, man? All y'all on. They like, man, look, he been in here 8 years. Oh, he been in here 7 years. He been in here 4 years. Oh, dude, he just been gagged. I'm like, why y'all ain't going to court? What's going on? They like, man, they riding us. They talking about the law and the statute of limitation. They just riding us, man. They ain't got, and I'm talking about, I'm looking at these dudes, you know, transcripts, and I'm like, hold up, they don't got nothing on you. And you done been in here 7 years? So I'm looking at what's going on. I'm like, damn. All these guys had money on the street. Every 28 of them, I'm reading their transcript. All of them had money. All of them getting sued. All of them in civil court. I'm like, what the fuck out? Oh, I see. That's what's going on out here. These females out here getting these dope boys, having sex with them, then putting rape charges on them and make them pay for to get out. It's an easy, quick money flip for them. You feel me? But if the dope boy don't agree with the money transaction thing, then he gotta stay in there. He gonna rot. And the coach gonna make sure he rot. Cause they got the law to side with her. Because if she just make an accusation, they can detain you and lock you up. But if you make an accusation against a woman like that, they don't even detain her. She ain't mandatory she be detained.
So when you read the transcripts and you see all the years that they was doing, did you ever get worried for yourself, seeing how the system was doing them?
I ain't really get worried. I just always had a plan of my own to get around it. But my thing was this. As long as I ain't going out bad, I'm going to get out here. Either way it go. Even if I go to trial and lose, I'm still going to get out of here. Period. I don't care if it's 40 years from now. I'm going to get out. I'm going to keep on fighting, though. I ain't going to never lay down. I'm going to fight all 40 years, boy. God, I know y'all got me in here bad. I'm going to fight all 40 years, man. Y'all going to probably have to put me in the ground in here, man.
So did you take it to trial or did you cop out?
I had to cob out.
Okay.
The reason I cobbed out was this. Because everybody was trying to figure out, well, why you cobbed out if you ain't do it? Why you cobbed out? Listen, all these dudes sitting here because of the statute of limitation was 10 years that they can hold you in their own rate. 10 years. Hold up. You mean to tell me y'all need 10 years to take me to trial? I just got to sit it. I'm talking about I went like a year and a couple of months without even touching the courtroom. And I'm telling my lawyer not doing nothing. I'm like, what y'all got going on out here, man? You can't have nobody in prison locked up going years without court. That's got to be against the law. You got to my presence got to go inside a courtroom. I ain't talking about telling me, put me on a court docket, and before I even could get in the courtroom, somebody come tell me they set your court date back. So I ain't never touching the courtroom. Because I ain't never entering in the courtroom and they verbally telling me while I'm in the courtroom, we setting your court date back. They're telling me this while I'm on the docks. Before I ain't never making it to the courtroom. And when I gonna come in the courtroom and stand in front of a judge and somebody tell me what's going on. It's been a year and something, man. What's going on? Y'all keep telling me setback, setback, setback. Know what that means? Y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all know y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all willing to let me sit in here and make money off of me and take all the taxpayer money and say, until you fold, we gonna hold you in here. Because y'all came with a deal to let me go. Y'all know y'all ain't had nothing, but y'all wanted me to say that I was employed for cash money, and I refused to do it. So y'all say, all right, well, you gonna sit in there and rot. He gonna be a guinea pig, let him rot. So I did the deal. The deal was not for me to make no statement or nothing. You know what statement they told me I had to make to get the deal? Apologize to her on camera, because all the cameras in the room. That was the deal. All I had to do was apologize to her to get the deal.
What was the deal?
The deal was for me to do 10 years, get 10 years, and serve only 3 years. I had been down almost 2 years already.
Right.
So I was looking at I'm gonna be down another year and I'm gonna get out.
Right.
If I don't do it, I could just sit in here 10 years, wait till the statute of limitation. Do it make sense? I'm just saying. This is the situation that most men are in right now. Is either you carve out or you go to trial and you face all this. So a lot of people tend to carve out on sex charges, even though they're innocent. Because look at the situation they're in. Would you sit in here 10 years or would you get out in 3 years? Yeah. Now you telling me about I'm stupid for doing it. What would you do?
Oh, I'm copping out. I'm copping out.
Yeah, that's why I don't be hearing nothing people be talking about. I don't care what you got on Instagram, post on that thing. I know that ain't me. All the people that know me know that ain't me. Can nobody vouch and say that's me? Other than Nicole Westmoreland, the one that put me on the charge, the fake charge. The person who some kind of DA right now, as a matter of fact. You know? Already look like she was already in with who? A DA or attorney? Oh, that's the field she in? Yeah, man, come on, man. Boy.
So you was in court, they made you apologize to her and kind of like to admit your guilt, quote unquote.
Right. Right. To say, admit your guilt.
And how did that make you feel though, having to do that, knowing that you was innocent, but you just wanted to come home because you wasn't trying to do the 10 years?
Man, let me tell you something. I still deal with that right now. And that I did that. I'm still saying in my head, I should have never did that. I should have sat in that tent.
Nah.
No, real talk. Because I really would have made that choice to sit in that tent. But what happened is I got tricked. See, I got tricked in the courtroom. I didn't know I was going to register as a sex offender. They didn't tell me that until I was in front of the judge, and the judge told it to me. So now I got another charge. Hold up. That ain't part of the deal. They knew I wasn't with that. So now this got to be a part of the deal, or I don't get the deal. I do 10 years, register as a sex offender. You know what I'm saying? That was part of, so see, they keep putting you in all these awkward situations.